And of course, Bernie will be back only tomorrow. One of the biggest beneficiaries of the U.S. government's key bank rescue programs isn't really a bank. General Electric, the world's largest industrial company, has saved billions of dollars by raising money for their operations at lower interest rates, all backed by the government's debt guarantee programs. It's done this through its financing operations, a loophole which the Obama administration is now trying to close. And as Bloomberg's Greg Miles reports, that may very well spell an end to GE as we know it.
GE has largely escaped the kind of federal supervision faced by U.S. banks, even though GE Capital is the sixth largest U.S. financial firm. It's also gotten major U.S. aid, issuing tens of billions of dollars in debt guaranteed by Uncle Sam.
They've been able to carry things on the balance sheet, in a much different fashion than they otherwise would if they were a banking organization.
But analysts say that could change if all or part of the Obama proposals are passed. To prevent future financial meltdowns, the administration is proposing that all financial firms be regulated whose failure could pose a threat to financial stability, and most importantly for GE, the proposal prohibits companies from being involved in both commerce and finance at the same time. Analyst Nick Heyman says this gives GE no choice but to spin off GE Capital in the next few years. But first, he says GE would have to take tens of billions of dollars in write-downs.
Then we bring in outside capital, and then in turn, that will mean that GE's stake probably falls below 50%, so this becomes an equity interest in GE Capital as opposed to an operating business. And then, within a certain time frame, they will agree to exit the entire, GE Capital.
Even if GE Capital isn't completely sold, fund manager Sorrentino says that new proposals strictly regulating consumer credit could force GE to sell several businesses, including consumer mortgage, several healthcare finance products, and GE Money, which offers credit card and other services.
It may just be a lot easier and, in the end, less expensive from a regulatory and reporting standpoint to simply exit those businesses.
GE told me it supports the administration's goals, but stressed it did not create the financial crisis and that separating GE Capital from the company is completely unnecessary. Greg Miles, Bloomberg News, New York.